empty sheets, cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up this empty sheets, cause I'm incomplete.
Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Today's tutorial is collaboration day. Yes, all month of January is collaboration days on the days that I upload, which are Mondays and Thursdays. So today is Dow Gang number 2, honey. Series 1, episode 2. This gang is really lit, y'all. We did color. Y'all already know I love me some color. So I asked them what we should do, and I said, do y'all want to do color? So we did color, and y'all already know I wanted to do a cut crease. So I haven't tried an elongated cut crease in a long time, so I'm like, I might as well give it a try if I'm doing color, honey. I wasn't going to add the glitter, and I was just going to leave it colorful, but somehow my neon colors always seems to crack up on me. I don't know, sometimes I have a good day and sometimes I don't, and today wasn't a good day for my neon colors to shine by themselves, so I had to pop some glitter on, honey, so this is gonna be flawless. I'm too excited. It's like 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all, and I gotta edit this video so it can be up by today, of course. So I hope that you enjoy this tutorial. I don't want to keep you long in the intro because this tutorial is going to be explaining one-on-one how to get your eyeshadow popping, how to blend colors. Even if you're not doing a cut crease, it's still going to give you the gateway to blending your colors out nicely and seamlessly. You can go check out the beautiful Dows in the description right below. I'm doing anything in the intro looking out melanin, honey. Looking out cute and stuff. Don't forget to go check them out and their videos. If they don't have their videos up, don't worry, it will be up, and I will change the link. If you don't see it up, please go subscribe to their channels. Support us black women, honey. We need the support. Lit, y'all. We lit and we laugh. Y'all want to see how I achieve this look and get your eyeshadow popping for 2018, honey. Don't nobody want to be walking out here with unblended eyeshadow. So keep on watching. Okay, guys, so let's jump right into the tutorial. I do my eyebrows with Anastasia Eyebrow Pomade in Ebony, and I also conceal with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Like I said, at the hotel, my MAC concealer broke, so I had to go to the MAC store and give me some more. Y'all know I love that concealer because that's what I used to conceal my brows, and I just used LA Girl. The concealers that I used today were medium beige and Fawn. I use Fawn at the top and medium beige at the bottom. I'm going to take my MAC Melon Pigment and then my Nicole Guerrero highlighter palette, and I'm going to grab something maybe a little bit lighter than this one or that orange shade that's in this palette. Since we're doing a colorful look today, y'all already know I like to go in with a orange or a yellow transition shade, as always. But I was going to just go in with a light red to dark red to those type of deep reds, and then cut it. Well, I was gonna add a black too, but I'm just gonna go with a orange shade first, just to make that first transition a little bit lighter. So I want to go into my Sephora Editorial palette, and I want to grab this orange right here on the end. Select my Morphe 504 brush. Now, a lot of people keep asking me, what brushes do I use? I'm telling you the brushes now, so if you have a pen and paper, please write them down. I say I will leave them in the description right below, but this is the time to write the brushes down that I'm using, because I will be explaining all the brushes that I'm using for this eyeshadow look. I don't know why I be getting so sidetracked with putting them in the description right below, but don't mind me on that. I say it in the video. So take that first shade and you want to put it right under that brow bone area. This orange shade is super pigmented. more fluffier the brush is, the more it's going to blur out that shadow. It's not going to pack on harshly. It's going to blur that shadow out to the point where it looks blended. Like your blend game is going to be real strong when you use that first fluffy brush. I'm telling you. So this is like a dupe almost for a BH Cosmetics brush. So I got this from the Jaclyn Hill brush set. I know some people were having trouble with when they put down their first transition and then they go in with the other transition colors. The first transition always lose its pigment. It isn't there anymore. So what you want to do is with your second shade, you want to go down. You want to keep it down. You don't want to go all the way up to where it's going to disappear. So you want to make sure you're still able to see the first shade. I went into my Morphe 35O Nature palette and I'm going to grab this red shade. So with the reds, I want to kind of go from light to dark. So I just used the orange to kind of give it a lighter feel first, and then we're going to go into those red colors. So I want to grab this red shade next to this kind of copper shade right here. I don't know if you have this palette, but grab this one if you are following along with me. I want to grab this one on a on a Morphe R37 brush. So that basically just stands for rose gold because they have a rose gold collection, and it's like a fluffy brush, but it's not as fluffy as the first one. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but the first brush, it always has to be fluffy. It just makes the eyeshadow more diffused. I want to go from fluffiest to dense. Only reason that I'm taking this shadow all the way in the corner by keeping this red shade kind of low. Also, another thing is when you are doing the first shade as well, and when you're doing any shade, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you go back with the brush that you used before the shade that you laid down so that you can kind of blend out the edges. And if you need more of that first shadow that you used before, just pick up some more and blend it out. It won't look like it's fading away. The next brush that I'm going to go in with is a brush that is kind of short and dense. The brush that I'm going to go in with is my Morphe 513 brush, and it looks like this. The shade that I'm going in the Editorial palette is this one. They have names, but I keep saying this one. The card is just missing up out of here. So I'm also taking this to the front as well. I want that to see throughout the transition. So I'm going to take these a little bit higher, this shade a little bit higher. Keeping it low, because if you go above it, you're going to cancel out that orange, which means you have to go back in with that orange to put it back in. You get what I'm saying? So keep it low. You can go inside that purple kind of shade. So you can go into that one. It's not going to go nowhere. So you just want to add that red back. Everything is just coming together, and it looks like, man, like you see the colors, but you don't see like no lines at all. I'm telling you, it's all about the brushes. I'm about to explain how you blend out this black eyeshadow. So you want to first start off with a Sigma E36 brush, something just that small like this. So when you go in that crease area, you put it right in the crease. In the crease area, you still have the upper part to fade out that black. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but once you put that, it's going to look harsh. But you're going to grab the brush that you used before, which is for that shade out of the Sephora Editorial palette. Not the first one, but the second one, which is the berry shade. And you're going to kind of fade that black out and having that berry shade fade into the black. You're just actually going in that crease area. So you see how harsh that black is and how this one is faded? That's how we're trying to get it. But you have to start out harsh first before you end up looking bomb. Okay? You gotta believe in your look for it to come out looking bomb. Now I'm about to go into that berry shade and diffuse that black. For any color that I add on my lids, I always take my Ambrosia Eye Fx eyeshadow primer to carve out my crease anytime. So everything, because y'all see that one is always higher than the other one. That just kills me. So irritating. But y'all see that cut? Do y'all see that cut? Yo, take this neon stack. Y'all know I love this. I'm gonna take this for the inner part, and then I'm gonna go into that green. Y'all know I love that green, and then the pink. And then I'm going to go into that orange. It's very important for your concealer or anything that you carved out the crease with to dry first before you start packing on color, because that way it won't mess up or anything. But me, I'm hard-headed and I would not wait for it to dry. I don't know why. Say hey. That's what I've been dealing with all day, y'all. What I'm about to do now is take my Eloy Get Glow, just like an illuminizer, and you can put it in your foundation, or you can use it as highlight. But I'm going to put this all over my face and be going like a It is in the shade Go Getter. Yeah. A tutorial. You stupid awesome. How you doing today? If Layla will stop moving, Layla. Layla.
You said, Layla, what you doing, dang?
Yes. Over here trying to touch my face. For foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation, one of my top 5 favorites, in the shade 12.0, and I'm just going to add this off camera. For a highlighter, I'm going to mix my 2 shades together, which will be Heart Tape Shape Concealer with Kat Von D's Concealer and Warm. I gotta look at you the other way because one of my creases is big. Powder, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep powder to set my highlighted areas. Setting the whole face, y'all already know the routine. I'm going to take my my deep dark setting powder from mineralized skin finish. I didn't bronze or anything, I just powdered my highlighted area and then my whole face. So the technique that I was showing you in my tutorial, where I didn't have any eyeshadow on and it was just like face and bold lips and under the eyes, that apply the highlighter first, and then when you bronze, everything is going to fade in together. So that's what I'm about to do because I like that technique. I'm about to take my Nicole Guerrero and I'm going to go into Glow Getter, and I'm going to take my Cosmetics Queen of the Beam. See where I highlighted before the contour powder, so you see how it's blended in, but still you want to get rid of those edges right here. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to take my Morphe R2 brush. That was a highlighting brush that I used from the Golden Glided collection, or Gilded, however you say it, collection. And I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Deep 4 to bronze up the skin. I don't know, I just like bronzing my skin up nowadays. So y'all see, okay. So y'all see when you go into that highlighted area, it's going to take away those edges. So y'all, that's my new technique that I learned. People probably already do this, but when I learn it, I just think it's new. You get all like try something different. I want my contour to be really chiseled today without adding powder to make that line. So I'm gonna use this pointy brush right here. This is the Morphe 438 brush, and I'm just gonna take my makeup shade Love Times Tarte's palette, and I'm just going in that and carving it out. So y'all see that? Techniques. Y'all have to share this video because this video is nothing but techniques in learning, okay? I have to go in with under the lower lash line. It's not black. It's NYX Vivid Brights, and this is in the shade Aqua Sapphire or something like that. So it's this one, and we're about to put this on the lower lash lines. Under the eyes, I want to take this red shade from Sugar Peel. It's called Love Plus. And I want to go into my Morphe 432 brush. And it looks like this. And it's just like those concealer brushes, but I'm using this one. To smoke this out, I'm going to use my E36 brush from Morphe. And I'm picking up that berry shade in that Sephora Editorial palette. Let's try this lip combo. A burgundy lip liner, Ebony Blood Milk, and then I'm going with Supernatural Dose of Color liquid lipstick, and then on top I'm gonna add a gloss, which is Oyster Girl. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this tutorial. I'm super hyped right now, like I done drunk some coffee or something. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me if you like these collaboration series, because I would love to keep doing this. Don't forget to go check out the dads that are a part of this mass collaboration. And also, I forgot to mention in the intro that this was also inspired. This series thing was inspired by Queenie Rosenblatt, because I did a collaboration with her a long time ago, and it was so fun, y'all. It was so fun to do that with her. She's a bigger YouTuber, and it was so awesome for her to give back. And I was like, that's awesome. If I get, you know, some dads subscribe to my channel, I would love to give back. So that inspired the whole thing. So shout out to Queenie. Other than that, dads, I'll see you in episode 3.